I realized that I have two of a card that are both worth $40 each. So I went to the mall to my local card game store, and the guy who does Yu-Gi-Oh stuff is in tomorrow. So I might go make some money tomorrow. That'll be fun. And if I can just put it into um, store credit at that store, then I can
live,
just
bitches.
eh,
Just letting you know. Continue conversation.
go about that Krispy Kreme.
Sup, fuckers?
Yeah. Hello, anyone who might be watching already. We be crazy. But you already knew that, because you're watching this shit. As you can see, we're still down a couple players. They shall be joining shortly. A lot of people had work, traffic, and transportation. And god damn it, Nate.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You look at my face. I'm over to fight. Like no, contain, no. Sorry, that was a sneeze.
Did not work. Did not work.
I'm sorry. I couldn't get to my button fast enough.
But everyone will be joining us shortly. We hope. Does anyone have any announcements?
No queer questers tomorrow.
Pretty much if you follow anyone in this channel, there's no more games this week.
Yep. Because it's Turkey Week.
It's the turkey. That just
Time to slaughter the bird.
No games Tuesday, no games Thursday, Friday, no game Wednesday. You guys have a game Wednesday, right, Paige?
No.
No?
Wednesday's like my only day off from streaming.
I have a usual game Thursday too.
Gotcha.
And one of our guys is still on vacation, so we're definitely not doing that. And everyone else
And you
is
guys don't
traveling
stream
out.
it, right?
And what?
Nate, your group doesn't stream, right? Okay.
It's a guild game.
Also, just assume there's not going to be a game Sunday because I know people are traveling out of town. I'll be traveling out of town too, so.
Yeah.
Will I? Or back into town, I guess.
Only announcement I have is that in a couple of weeks I'm going to be potentially starting to recruit for my own homebrew. That'll be fun. I'll be done on Saturday for those who can do things on Saturday. My Pathfinder game will be ending. We are currently charging into battle on the back of giant worms into a giant kaiju battle to end off our campaign, and it's fucking awesome. We pit two kaijus up against the fucking Tarrasque and are now trying to beat the shit out of it.
Why not?
Well, we go on our last character who needs their story wrapped up. Okay, cool. We'll go out, do that thing. Turns out the people we went there to go kill, as well as rescue people, and who we went out to kill, are the basically are a cult of in the Pathfinder universe. The Tarrasque is the favorite son of Rovagug, the god of destruction, and these are Rovagug cultists. So when we kill them and their leader, it's just enough soaking of the earth with blood to summon the Tarrasque.
Of course.
So now it's literally a mile and a half from the town we started in, fighting a giant worm monster who died and now has spawned millions of comparatively tiny. They're still large, extra large creatures. We are now riding these large worm creatures into battle, as our favorite wizard friend has the materials to use 2 wish spells, because we don't know if it's going to work or not. So we are riding into battle. Currently, it's fighting fucking Godzilla.
Fun.
Well, we are able to heal this Godzilla by firing one of our party members' favorite spells, which is literally firing a beam made out of the sun. Firing sunbeams at its back to recharge its crystals, which gives it more health. We're all going to fight it. And then we're going to use a small golden bird to tell it to fuck off after we're done killing the Tarrasque. Just like, okay.
Well, keep us informed as you create your homebrew.
Yes.
I can't do any Saturdays because I only have a couple days that I'm not playing games.
Yeah, I get
I'm packed full of games. I'm all gamed out.
that's all good. I get that. Believe me, I understand.
Does anyone else have any announcements?
If you ever want to know what it's like to drink a New York peppermint patty, get a peppermint mocha from Starbucks.
I do that every year.
Yeah, this is the first time I've had one from them. Whew.
Okay, but the sugar cookie mocha that they have, I know for a fact it's just pure vanilla, but for some reason it just hits.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's sugar cookie flavored syrup.
It actually has a syrup in it?
Yeah. Once again, we'd probably serve Starbucks at my cafeteria. So we get all Starbucks products. Have sugar cookie flavored syrup.
Oh my god.
And mix
It
that with
hits
some
so
caramel and tastes good.
I need
That's
to try
evident.
that.
Every time I make coffee when I go into work, it's always holiday blend coffee, 3 pumps of caramel, 3 pumps of sugar cookie, and milk.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know the joke, but there's like 4 Starbucks on the same street. One of my local shopping areas, there is a Target. Target has Starbucks. Across 2 parking lots in the same shopping area is a Barnes and Noble that has their own cafe that is all Starbucks. And
It's a
we
Starbucks across the street from another Starbucks.
oh, but wait,
Actually, yeah, I can
There's
see
more.
2 directly out of my window. One is in a
It's
Safeway,
Louis
and one is
Black
directly across the
sketch.
street.
there's more.
Yeah.
We used to have like 5 Steak and Shakes, but after 3 of them got in trouble for repeatedly sending out undercooked chicken, the franchisee who owns them is like, peace, I'm out, and they're all gone now. So only one of them's been torn down thus far, and it's the one closest to my house. And guess what they fucking built?
Another Starbucks.
Another Starbucks. It's a fucking Bermuda Triangle of Starbucks at our local. And in the middle of this triangle is 4 Wendy's. The only Wendy's that I think is in my entire city is
Oh,
in the
jeez.
Bermuda Triangle of Starbucks. Also,
Do we
like,
have any other announcements? Nobody?
Not particularly.
Alright.
Not much happening in life.
In that case, does anyone want to give the recap a go for inspiration? I love how Helen just muted the mic. Just, nope. Nobody? Alright, I can do
I'll
it.
try. I can
Go
try.
for it. Go for it.
I'm not gonna lie, I might be missing a session in my brain.
between the last time we played and now, you're not.
I'm not? Okay, good. Okay then. Unless I just magically forgot about it. So this takes place after some criminals were found and chased down into a dark alleyway. Essentially, we picked it up walking out of the dark alleyway, going to find some police officers. We found some police officers. The police officers arrested the guys that kidnapped Chang'e, and everyone tortured them essentially. They were in pretty rough shape. I don't remember. It It wasn't confirmed whether they were missing fingers or not, but
They
the
were
police
not
kept
missing
their eye-
fingers. They were led
They
to
were not.
believe they were going to be missing fingers.
Okay.
And then were
okay.
made to see plummeting
Because
towards the
Gerald-
earth.
Because Gerald had to be the adult and wag his finger at the two who were left.
I doubt that stopped them, to be honest. Then there in that moment there were far stronger powers in that room than Gerald and his waving finger. There was a passion, a palpable passion.
He told them, "I appreciate your emotions in this. However, it is broad daylight. And this is in the public.
we
have
still messed with them though. But they were dealt with the police, and then everyone went on and went on with their lives. Gerald had some political business to do.
Well, no, he did that already. We all went to the bookstore.
That's right. Yeah, I remembered that Gerald, like at some point in that time frame.
Gerald left to do political stuff, to do his scheming, when the session I was gone where you found them.
Okay. Oh, then we all went to the bookstore. We got yelled at by the librarian. Everyone gathered some books. I think Shari was getting books on magic. And right? Or was that Gwen?
Gwen was getting spell scrolls and paper and was transferring spells to her book.
Okay. I know that it was like those two.
Shari was getting books on divinity.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
The deities.
Shari had a talk with a deity. Or some, it was a whole thing.
Yeah.
Very spicy. I think Zinzi's was like freaking out the whole time, having a little bit of.
Zinzi's got books for her sister.
I don't know why. I like always remember her on like hyper mode.
It's the pitch. It's the voice pitch for Zinzi's.
That's very fair. That's very true.
But that's Humblewood as told through the perspective of Alice. So.
All right, Alice, take your inspiration.
Thanks. I was not very accurate though, but
you did very well. We had Gerald just kind of exploring the store more than looking for anything in particular, except for some notebooks and some scroll cases. We had Shari, who was looking for books on deities and possibly creating her own spells, so some books on arcana, and also, like we said, did a not quite commune with her deity Gesme, but was able to reach out. Was able to reach out and speak through to a imagery that reflected Gesme and could hear Gesme's voice. Zinzi's was able to get some books to ship to her sister, and as usual spent a lot of money to do so. But this woman is cheap and did not care. We had Chonga, who just kind of made some music come out of a light. Just, generally a good time. And as
just
we...
setting up the vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lo-fi reading music.
After a few hours of library time, I guess, in this Barnes & Noble of a store, you guys set out into the night. Now it's probably about 4:30, 5 o'clock at night is probably a good bet. Is there anything anyone would like to do?
I was gonna ask the group if they wanted to go to Speaker Conrad's house. Oh, you're right.
Conrad, yep.
Speaker Conrad's house for dinner, I know we had the rejection or cancellation rather, but while we were all in one of the stores, I can't remember if it was before or after the goons, but I had a little chat with Speaker Conrad, and he said we were still welcome for dinner, but some things came up, and the urgency was dismissed.
Don't believe it would hurt to go. If we are able, if we're invited, we're welcome.
Indeed we are. At least we were approximately 6 hours ago.
All right. Well, that probably still holds up.
I would assume so. If we're not planning on doing anything else this evening, I can use my last... Or my spell slots. My last third level to send to him, see if he's still willing.
Wouldn't hurt.
Alrighty, I will go ahead and do that.
Make an intelligence check, Shower. Just
Okay. No, not that one. This one. Not natural 20. First roll of the night.
natural 20.
Yeah.
His
Thank you, Stargate Dice.
His message in return to you, just so you know that you don't necessarily have to waste a spell slot.
Okay.
Was you messaged asking, hey, what's up? And after a pause, the response was, I originally had a matter I needed your assistance with, but that has since passed.
Right.
I have been busy with the negotiations, but you guys, of course, are still invited and welcome to dinner.
Okay. I relay that.
Alec.
Well, I mean, if you need a healing spell, I I think I've got a couple of those in me.
Helen or Shari?
If Helen had the ability, Helen would be using the ability.
Because that crack sounded like a page needed a healing spell.
Was that? Let me see if I can actually pop my back even more.
Oh, God.
No, it's done popping.
Healing spell.
Why won't you just let me die?
Just let me die. I'm perfect. I'm too perfect. This is what happens when you try to play God.
Oh,
I am
God.
like, I don't know why, but exhaustion decided to hit me now.
Exhaustion also apparently
Because it's
decided to turn you into Jontron. I'm okay with.
Yeah.
Granted, for the record, I would have loved to see the aftermath of that particular scene where he has to take the tape off of himself. I'm like, oh, it's gonna hurt later.
All right. So, you guys are now in
Okay.
the thoroughfare. Have you made a decision as to which direction you are going? Because the way to your house and the way to the bows, two totally different directions.
Party decision.
Well, I mean, we could rush back to the house and change into suitable clothes.
You know, you might be right. I think that's blood.
Probably. Given what I found you lot doing, I wouldn't be surprised.
That's probably gonna. Let's go shopping for new clothes.
I just got new clothes. I will.
Okay, well then you're set.
Yes, I'm set.
Is there a fabric store anywhere around here?
I
Make an
imagine.
investigation check.
I would like to assist with that because I was roaming the town like earlier the last week or so looking for supplies, so probably would have seen one.
Changa, take it with advantage then.
Wait, I know where that shop is. I was there earlier. But no, I was at the clothing store. I was at a
You were-
clothing.
I know there is a major clothing store, yes, that also has fabrics and stuff like that. Did you do that, or did you go to Eliza's? I can't remember.
I went to the others. I did not go to Eliza's for the new goods.
Okay.
I went to the other.
So instead of rolling, you can also ask Gerald if you.
Like, well, I do know.
I already rolled.
Okay.
And I was 26.
Ooh.
I mean, that also works.
So Gerald, you're like, oh, and she's already like off in the crowd, and you're like,
Oh, I think she knows where she's going.
and as you are wandering, you stumble upon a place called the Sew and Tell, SEW and Tell.
I love it.
Oh!
It is in not the Canopy Market. It's in. I literally just had the page open because there's two different markets. The Trunk Market. So it's not exactly. It's not ritzy like you'd find in the Canopy Market. Although Eliza's I wouldn't call ritzy either, even though that's where she's based. But yes, you are able to walk in. It's this tiny little shopkeep that's kind of like burrowed into the wall, kind of like a knot in the tree itself has been hollowed out with a little door, a little bell.
Cute. I love it. Alright, so I'm going to wander inside and I'm looking for very specific fabrics, anything sheer as well as like silk almost fabrics with intricate flower designs mostly.
Okay.
So that's what
So
I'm
you
keeping
walk-
my eyes out for.
All right. You walk into the Sew and Tell, and there are these. There's one wall, and is Zinzi's. Are you following them?
Yeah. Sorry.
You've also been there. You went there with Red. This is where she got her hat.
Memories.
So on one side of the wall, there's just shelves of different styled hats, and you've got all of the round in the center place different dresses and bodices and shirts and breeches, all on these different spinning racks in the center, and then I'll carry over your investigation check. You tuck around and closer to where the register would be if there was a modern day shop. You do see spools of fabric up like you're at a Joanne Fabrics.
Investigate the
All
fabrics. Is Zinzi just staring at the hats?
Yeah.
Changa's gonna go to the fabrics, but then kind of notice that Zinzi's stayed behind and kind of randomly grab a fabric without realizing it, and then just
Okay.
go over to Zinzi's and be like, hats.
Yeah.
Shari, did you go with them as well?
I did, yes.
Okay, just so I know. Continue your role playing.
Yeah, hats.
Do you want a hat?
No, it's just I came here with Red when she got her new hat. You know that frilly pirate hat she had?
Yes, I believe I remember.
I miss her.
I'm sorry. Did you spend much time together?
Yeah, she kind of took me under her wing, even though she didn't have wings.
It's a metaphor. It's crazy.
I just hope she's doing okay.
Well, I'm sure she is. She's a pirate. She's meant to be on the open seas exploring the world.
Mm-hmm.
I bet there's not a day goes by that she doesn't think about you. And I believe everything is going to be okay. And I believe that everything is okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure you wouldn't want a hat?
good. Just admiring them.
I see.
My ears are a little too big for hats, anyways.
Oh, nonsense. Just cut holes in them. Make them big enough so that your ears will be able to move around as much as you want. Like my antenna.
I think I'll be okay.
Alright. What do you think of this fabric? And then I hold it out.
What does the fabric look like?
What does the
Changa?
fabric look like?
Yeah, Chonga, roll me a percentile dice real quick. And Showery, where are you standing in this conversation? Were you listening? Did you walk away?
I would be looking for nice dresses that with like a blue and gold kind of motif, preferably like astronomy type, if they have that, or just blue and gold ish in general.
Dresses, you said?
Yeah, that would
Okay.
fit like over my normal armor in a way that
okay.
would look nice.
All right. Roll me an investigation check.
How do I
Alrighty.
roll percentile?
Roll a one of the. You're gonna roll 2d10s. One of them that has the single digits, and one that has the double digits.
I see. Okay,
and
then
the double
I
digits
got
ends
it.
up being your tens place, and your single digits ends up being your one place. However, you get a 0, 0, 0, that's 100.
Okay. Is there a way that I can do that on... Aha!
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Okay.
See, investigation or intelligence?
Investigation.
Thank you.
One. Not sure if I did it right. I tried to do it on D&D Beyond.
I saw it. It was 79.
Yeah.
Okay. 79. So you look at the fabric that's in your hand, and it's not like a tulle sheer. It's more like a silk fabric. So it's not sheer necessarily. It is a light lavender color with these very delicate what's this kind of flower that I'm trying to explain? They're not cherry blossoms, but they're very delicate tiny pink flowers that are woven through it in small clusters. So almost hydrangea-esque, but not like here's a bouquet, here's a bouquet, here's a bouquet. It's more like they're just, does that make sense?
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
It sounds very beautiful.
I feel like it's very Changa traditional.
Showery, what did you?
I got an 18 total.
18 total? Okay. You start looking around the rack, and you do find a lot of this deep navy blue colored dresses. Some of them are more like 50s style kind of aesthetic. Some of them are much more flowing and long. The trick that's catching you right now is whether or not it's going to be able to fit over your armor in a way that's not going to look frumpy.
Yeah.
And as you look up, you're like, oh, all right. You look and notice that standing behind Zinzis and Changa is a mourning dove Luma, who's just waiting for them to notice that she's there.
I'm staring at some fucking hats, bitch.
It like hasn't even noticed that you're there. It's just standing
that's a
behind them,
sexy
like waiting for
tricone
them
up
to
there.
turn around.
That's one sexy tricone.
I'm gonna poke my head out from behind the dresses. Can we help you?
Zinzi's jumps after seeing the
Yeah.
fucking-
And Zinzis,
Fucking
you look at hearing. Yeah, you look after hearing Showery in time to watch this mourning dove in this very, like, proper, nice, basic dress that has like a very detailed looking apron. She's obviously put a lot of effort into her cottagecore look, basically. Luma like turns on a heel and is now spun towards Showery and has like the customer service mom goes, "Oh, I didn't see you were here too. How can I help you?"
Alrighty then. Actually, and I kind of gesture her over toward looking at one of these dresses that I kind of like. I'm looking for one of these, but also, and I kind of knock on my armor. I don't like to take this off, but I am looking to be pretty tonight. So I'm trying to find a dress that's going to fit over my armor in a way that's not going to look all clunky.
Oh, yes. I see. Please step over here, and starts to guide you towards one of those like center pedestals with the 3 mirrors, and immediately pulls a measuring cord from around her neck. Doesn't even start asking you, and is like measuring.
I'm probably
like,
going to take
you're
off
just
my
like,
jacket.
oh, maybe I should put my arm, like, maybe
I'm
I
going
should
to take
put my
off my
arms out,
jacket
like...
and then, and just put what I want on under the dress on, and everything else is off. And then I do the T-pose thing.
She's like, that would make sense. Yep, that's a good one. Can I? And like, while helping you still, turns around and is like, can I help you guys as well? Is there anything we're looking for? Did we like the hats? You could see she's a little scatterbrained.
Fair.
Good.
Good?
I'm good.
Oh, okay. Well, let me know if you have any questions. I feel like my
say under
customer
my breath,
service is terrifying Paige.
I kind of mumble under my breath, seek professional help.
Oh, God. Changa is going to ask also, I sent something to the group chat I would love to get y'all's opinions on. Yes, I found this fabric and it is very, very, delightful. I love it. It's within my personal taste. But I was wondering if you maybe had some more prints that were, more intricate by any chance?
Intricate. Are you looking for something that's already been created, or are you looking for fabric itself?
I'm looking for fabric with intricate prints.
Fabric with intricate prints. So you want to go over to the fabric, and you want to look at the 3rd row down, 4th to the left.
Thank you very much. Now we'll go over there.
Okay.
Homegirl is hanging on for dear life, but she's doing her job and she's doing it right.
Roll another investigation check, but this time with advantage.
Okay. Oh, wow. Investigation?
Yes, investigation. And I am going... So she finishes
Wow,
measuring
but got
you,
the
Shai.
same thing twice. Sorry. I got a 12 twice.
Really? Total?
Yes. 2 in a row.
Interesting. I'll say, because she directed you specifically to it, though, it takes you a little bit longer, but you are able to find some very intricate, nice silks. Some of that much more fine, not quite tulle, but something that's lighter and more soft. And you do see a lot of it has just very detailed, intricate embroidery on it. You see a lot in that pink, lavender light color. You also see some that are in a sage-like color that have some gold embroidery that really brings it out. Lots of different things that catch your eye. So at this point, you're able to suss out something that you really think, catches your eye.
Yeah. Okay. I'ma digest and decide what Changa would like to do with these fabrics. So if anyone wants to do anything specific,
before we all check out, then you can.
So, dear,
For
can we
sure.
talk pockets?
Oh, yes, I have plenty of options. I have pockets that you can put around you. So there's a couple options. So we have a bunch of different pouches that fit underneath the dress, and then you just add the extra slit in the dress so that works just like a pocket. You can reach in, that's fine. And then we have additional pouches that go around as a nice little belt. She's talking at 5 million miles a minute.
Your old isn't even there, but he's like trying to press a button like on like the wall of his closet. It's like, I wonder if this is the slow motion button. Like he's pressing a random button, shall he put in his room for some, and it's just increasing her speed.
No. The first one will actually work great. I'm actually looking for kind of like an elastic band, and I point towards my bag of holding.
All right.
And where I have it located. I'm hoping for an elastic because it's bigger on the inside. So
Of
I would
course,
just
bags
like
of
to
holding,
have
they are quite
easy
useful.
access to that.
Oh, certainly, I can make this work.
Thank
So after she measures you out, she brings you over to one of the racks that you were looking at before, but it's actually the one next to it. And on that, I'm about to send a photo in the group chat. It's to show you the neckline.
Okay.
If you've ever played Dragon Age Inquisition, you've seen that some of the armors that Cassandra have, she has a plate armor and then what looks like an overcoat. So what she's showing you is not so much an overcoat, but it's more open at the top and is held
I see.
on at the waist with a series of cloths and belts, and from there it drips into an asymmetrical dress where it's short in the front and longer cape-like in the back.
I do very much like that. Oh, this is fantastic.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. I have it in all these different colors, and she pulls out like another sage green. She pulls out like a deep plum. She pulls out a more vibrant royal blue. And you start to guide her colors
Yeah.
towards something that's a little bit more ethereal. And what you end up finding with her assistance, roll me an investigation check, actually.
Alrighty.
With advantage, because she's helping you.
All right. Thank you, because that was 6. Investigation plus 2, modified 20.
Modify 20. Okay, so what you end up finding, let me know if this is something you are interested in, it has that same open style dress where it's over the top and will show, it'll emphasize the plate armor that you're wearing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a dark black fabric with a very thin collar along it, comes down, and along the belt itself is again, it's like a black leather with golden needlework alongst the edges of it into a skirt that goes again underneath the belt, so it combines the whole thing, and that has a deep black fabric, but over top of it is a dark navy tulle that is interwoven with speckles of gold. So it's kind of like the goldstone dice that I've shown you guys.
Yeah, that sounds
And some of
amazing.
the areas it's more Milky Way-esque, where it's got like ribbons of gold. It's more like the glitter is clustered in certain areas, so it has a ribbon-like effect throughout
Very much
it.
want.
And then the edges of the collars themselves also have that, it's almost like a very thin gold thread that's been used to wind around the collar, just to add a little bit of emphasis. The sleeves itself have buckles at the elbow as well that are star-like buttons.
Very cool. I will definitely take it and get it fitted.
Oh yeah, she starts the process of getting you fitted for that properly, which doesn't take, it takes about an hour, I think, total to get everything in. Changa, have you decided on your fabric in the meantime?
Yes, I have decided. So,
Are you?
okay. So,
Since
I'm
you're going
going
off of
off
fabric itself, you've got a lot more options than the pre-made stuff like Shari found.
okay, fair. I'm gonna be buying some cream-colored kind of cotton fabric. Lots of purple fabric, but what I am hoping, what I believe, and what I'm putting out into the universe, some fabric that's like a blue to purple ombre. Is that a thing?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
You also find a lot that, similar to the overdress on Shari's dress, is more of that. The fabric itself is blue, but it has like thread woven in that kind of ribbons into that purple as well.
Okay.
So you find a
Cool.
little bit of both of that.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna buy lots of cool fabrics, some sheer things with cute little prints and embroidery on it. Basically just like hoarding fabric. Actually, I don't even know how much money I have, but you know what? We're gonna worry about that later. I'm gonna go to the lady who runs the store with my fabric. I'm gonna be like, hello.
So she's over with Shari finishing up some last minute stitches as Shari is
I
looking
see.
around the store as well. And you see, as you come up to the counter with all of your fabric piles, she turns her head quickly and there are 3 pins sticking out of her beak right now. And she goes, and comes right up to you and has to take them out and then goes, oh, all of this? We're looking at about individual fabrics. Are we looking for some thread to match with it as well? Do you have a sewing kit?
Probably. I actually did not think about thread. Probably that.
All right. Are we looking for the individual colors, or are we trying to find something to add some contrast? What are we thinking?
Maybe something that'll add a bit of contrast. Some goldish colored thread.
We have looks like we have some eggshell cotton. We have some pinks and purples. Have you thought about silver, or do we want to keep it with gold?
Well, gold is more like it's the kind of the selective metal in my family, but you know why?
I have plenty of gold. I can bring it out for you. No
I'll try
worries.
silver though. I will do some silver. I trust your judgment.
All right. And she goes to the back, behind a small little door that has like a little curtain, disappears for a little bit and comes out with 3 different spools of threads. 1 gold, 1 silver, and 1 that looks like it'll blend in very nicely with that cotton.
Okay.
Hair thread.
And sets it down, and then reaches under her desk and pulls out a small little sewing kit as well. Did we need one of these?
Shall we?
Yes, Chunga.
Have anything to sew at our abode?
You know, I was working more with the building stuff, but and she just starts digging into her.
As you look through your equipment to see if you have I think it's a tailor's
exactly.
kit. It's either a tailor's kit or a
I have leather workers.
Leather workers is slightly different tool set. It's going to have more chisels and such.
So. I have alchemists, carpenters, cartographers, cooks, jewelers, leather workers, mess kit, painter supplies, smith tools, thieves tools, tinker tools, and a tinderbox.
You have almost every toolbox available.
That was my plan.
Woo.
I may have more at the house.
I mean, I can probably purchase this. Actually, before I make any long-term commitments, can you? Oh no. You know, I feel like along the way we've probably gained more currency. However, I haven't put it into my character sheets because I'm very bad at keeping track of that. So I currently have 10 gold.
Oh no, you guys should have way more than that because you were all
we get
paid about
bags of, like-
1,000 gold each. Was it?
It was 2,000 at least because I have 1945.
Was
Yeah,
that?
you guys should have gotten all gotten at least like 2,000 gold.
Yeah, at least. I don't know how much I spent, so I can't say one way or another, but at
Fair.
least 2,000.
Okay. Should I put 2,000 a little less than that?
But you started with 10, so at least 2010.
Okay. I'm very bad at keeping track of things. Okay, so now we're good. Now we're good. Okay. No worries.
No, actually, I don't have a sewing kit.
That's all
Add
right.
one of
then
those
I
to
will
my bill
purchase
too,
one.
please.
I
Actually,
go
add
with
2. I need one for home and one for my kit.
Oh, that's very smart. That's very smart.
Yes.
I
I'm
typically
currently
just
looking up to see because D&D Beyond knows all. The name
Oh,
of
yes.
this kit.
Ooh,
Let me see. Tools.
that's pretty. Gerald, that's pretty.
A tool.
Mind me, I'm just setting my house on fire.
Please don't do that.
My toaster oven got a little too toasty.
It's called Weaver's Tools. We will
Weaver's
consider it
tools.
part of the Weaver's Tools.
Oh, I thought it was called arson, but okay.
Hang on, can we add that to our equipment then?
So when you go to this left side of your under your items, I'm looking at proficiencies. Under your items, you press manage inventories, and then if you type in Weaver's Tools, it shows up as gear.
Okay. I'm not doing this right. Ah, no, there it is.
Including the toolkit and the fabric that you were ordering, it is on the fancier side. I would say that she's going to charge you about 13 gold.
Only
With-
that?
Yes, with the Weaver's kit. Which
Wow.
was because the Weaver's kit itself is only costs about a gold.
If you need coin, dear, I have some extra.
Gwen has now walked into the shop after enjoying some time, taking her time to. Gwen, you have now entered a store with apparel and sewing fabrics and such like that. It's called the Sew and Tell.
How have I not met in the store before?
Gwen, darling, hello. I'm quite all right on coin. I'm actually quite surprised at how cheap this is. I'm actually going to give her 15, which I know isn't like too much more, but you know, it's more of a compliment.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I appreciate the tip. And she just kind of like rakes it into her. So Lumas don't have talons on their wings. They just utilize their wings like hands. And so she like scoops it into her feathers and tucks it away somewhere you can't see underneath the desk.
Fair. Thank you so much. And yeah, is all this like going to be in like a bag or something, or am I just gonna like hold it?
When you start to make that like, how am I supposed to carry it? She wraps it all in like a wax paper, and ties it off with some twine.
Oh,
And
beautiful.
so it's an easier bundle to carry.
Okay. Do you have any jewelry here, or is there another location that sells jewelry or anything of the sort?
Oh, I have a few small trinkets here and there. However, I would recommend, depending on where you are, what you're looking for, Eliza's Emporium might have some more options if you're looking for something of a more magical nature, or if you're simply looking for accessories. You might find some stuff more, again, up in the Canopy Market. They might have, something, but I haven't really been up there much. I'm just down here in the trunk.
I wonder if Sprinkle might have any.
Perhaps.
You haven't been there.
No, I have not. I have a feeling that I may need to just simply buy supplies so that I can make something. I'm very particular with clothing and jewelry, so I don't quite think I may have to merge some pieces together in order to create the specific style that I'm looking for. But and I don't think that that the average blacksmith would have jewelry items, so I'll figure it out. It'll be fine. We'll figure it out.
We do have a forge at home, dear.
We do.
Yes.
I have most.
I have not shown you around my workshop, have I?
No, you have not. I've mostly stayed within dark corners of the living spaces. You need to show me the forge.
It sounds like we do. Yes. I have quite a lot of things to show, apparently, everybody.
You've been hiding things from us.
Shh. Baby. Oh, that reminds me. I need to hide something for Gerald later.
What do you need to hide? What does Gerald need hiding?
I didn't mean to say that out loud. Uh-oh.
What does Gerald need hiding, Shari?
Just a book.
A book? Just a book?
Hey, do you want people reading your diary?
I just realized.
Have trust
His
issues.
diary? You have his diary?
No.
I just realized Gerald hasn't told her that he used to be a bandit.
Oh boy.
I don't think so. No.
He hasn't told her or Olivia that he's.
No, I
Yep.
just am supposed to make some modifications to his desk. That's all. It's fine. Just shh. And Shari is now doing that poof blush thing again. Crap, I fucked up.
I'm so excited for all of this. Thank you.
Oh god. We're going to talk about this. This is not over.
Okay.
Gwen, as you've walked into the store, are you seeing anything that you are interested in purchasing, or?
Just to be
how are
clear,
you doing?
is this like a Michael's? Or like a Joanne
It's
fabric?
more like it's like a cottage core version of a clothing store that also sells fabrics on the side. So it's like one small corner is very Joanne Fabrics. The rest of it is more, what the fuck is the name of that store I'm thinking of right now?
Don't say Anthropology.
Like a sugar boo?
No. Huh?
Like a sugar boo?
Sure. I don't know what a sugar boo is.
The only time I've ever seen it is in Disney Springs, so it might be a Florida specific thing.
Probably.
Probably.
I don't know. Think very, like, cottagecore bougie clothing. Very bohemian.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I do not think I have enough coin to be in this store.
This is why Gerald came here alone. He's just like, I know exactly what I want.
Tell you what, dear, just show me to your finest bolts of silk and other fabrics. And we'll start from there.
If you're looking for the really fine bolts of silk, so it's going to be the fourth row from the left,
Yep.
but you're going to look at the
I'm
topmost
gonna-
row.
I'm gonna need your assistance, dear.
All right, give me 1 second while I bring out this young lady, and then I'll be over. And looks over to
Oh.
Shari, who now has her own dress in her arms ready.
Screw that, I'm wearing this bitch out.
All right. You step up, and it is not like elegant, fancy. So you're only looking at about 5 gold.
Oh, I was
It's
looking
like
for kind of elegant, fancy. But okay.
Well, this
works.
particular one can easily be used as a traveling gown if you want, but the colors in it make it look much nicer.
Oh, I see. I was confused.
Because you wanted to wear it over your
Practical
armor, so
and
she
fashionable.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's both. If you're looking for something super fancy, she's able to find you something similar that offers a much more instead of just like, hey, I'm wearing armor, don't fuck with me. It's much more like showing off some of the regalia on your armor. And that one would run you about it, but it'll have like the same color schemes and, you know, similar to what I described, just like really nice. Okay. So that nicer one, the fancier stuff is about 15 gold. The middling stuff is about 3 gold, but it was a little bit nicer, so it ended up, because it had all the gold in it.
Okay.
So it ended up being 5. So you're looking at 20 gold for both.
Easy. I will pop down 25.
Okay. She's, thank you
Nice
so much for the tip. I
gold
really
tip.
appreciate it. And does the same like
course.
sliding motion. Begins to package
you did a
them
great job.
both. So you had both on the counter. She's starting to package both in the wax paper if you want to stop her.
Oh, I see. Again, me being confused at the situation. I would actually, I'm gonna put this one on, and I grab
Oh,
the fancy one.
certainly. Absolutely. And then she just, you know, takes the more traveling style dress, and bundles that up.
I'll go off in the corner around a rack and start putting it on. I'm sure I look clumsy as hell. Putting a dress on over armor. Sure, I'm gonna have to take off some pieces of armor, get the dress on, and then put armor back on. And yeah.
You can if you are interested, I'm sure you could ask one of your friends to help you out who are in the store. And she heads over to help Gwen find the fanciest of silks.
Help!
Coming, Shari.
I got like 1 foot up in the air, 1 arm down, and I'm like locked in this dress. Help!
Oh, you're gonna wrinkle your feathers if you do that. And I go over to help her.
Thank you.
All right. You're able to get Shari into
I got
the nicer
small,
gown.
nimble hands. You're in good hands.
And this one, because it is much fancier, instead of having that asymmetrical line that's easier for traveling in, this one is more full gown in the front.
Cool.
But it's still, and instead of being fully open like that, it's got like lace into it.
Nice.
So like your armor is still underneath it and it still shines through. So it's more like using the shine of the armor to emulate the star look on the fabric
Oh, cool.
through the lace.
I didn't know leather could shine. That sounds good.
Well, it has buckles on it and things like that.
True.
And if you
yes.
polish it, as anyone who's done military can tell you, if you polish it right,
Anything will shine.
if you
Tampons
spit
have more
shine
than
that
one
shit.
use. I learned it from Air Force JRTC. When it comes to shoe shining, tampons have more than one use.
Fuck yeah. I used to use pads. They were the best. Oh, really buff that shit. Oh, it's amazing. Moving on.
I'm learning things. I love it.
Gwen, you are over waiting for her to arrive, and she comes and appears at your side. Make an investigation check with advantage and tell me what exactly you're looking for.
Oh. Oh dear. I'm looking for everything because the store is cute as fuck. But first, we'll let in this. It's not a new day, right? It's we're still in the
No,
same.
same day.
No, you guys have left the library. It's about 4:30, 5 o'clock at night. You're getting ready for the dinner with Conrad that at least your friends have agreed that you guys should go to since you were invited, even though you were then disinvited and then re-invited, and it's very confusing.
Yes. Okay. So I'm looking for. Oh dear. They're so. Look at these fabrics. They're so shiny and silky. And is that tulle? Oh dear. All right. I rolled a 13, by the way.
You rolled a 13. Okay. With
do you
her
have
help,
any-
you're able to.
Oh,
ahead.
sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Do you have anything for like a velvety cloak kind of thing? It's just getting a bit chilly these days.
Are you looking for fabric in particular, or are you looking for cloaks? Because that's on a different rack over here.
Yes, and yes.
All right.
I might want to do some sewing in my downtime. You never know when you might need to give a darn.
Of course. Oh, Shari, before I
Fucking
forget,
hate you, Brian.
add 2. You can either include it in the extra 5 that you gave, or add 2 gold for the 2 sewers kits.
I'll add 2 gold.
Okay. Were you looking for any particular colors, my dear?
Oh, whatever you think is best, of course. I'll also take a bolt of that silk brocade there, and Zinzi's dear.
Yeah.
Did we need some more throw pillows for the couch in the dining lounge settee area?
Maybe.
I tell you what, I'll just get some.
Okay.
What's your favorite color, dear?
Blue.
Like sapphire blue, light blue?
Robin egg blue.
Perfect. All right. I'll take a bolt of that one there.
All right, so you're taking a bolt of velvet, a bolt of a furniture level blue fabric.
Like
Tulle?
throw pillow. Throw pillow.
Uh-huh.
So not like
Yeah,
not like upholstery fabric, but like.
Okay, so
like
something a little bit lighter. Okay.
Yeah.
Were you also picking up
Something
the
you make
tulle?
pillowcases out of.
Gotcha.
The silk brocade would be for like a scarf or a shawl. And then the velvet would be for like, doing smaller projects like gloves or whatever. But like, I mean, she can do that at home.
All right, and you said you're picking from the fanciest fabric she's got?
Yeah, whatever she recommends.
Okay.
Gwen is also going to look for accoutrement, like buttons, baubles, and of course the sewing kit, because it's just always good to have another one.
Yes.
And then of course the cloak.
Okay. So first she starts helping you with for the idea of a shawl or something like that. If you're looking for a scarf, she's going to lead you to a very thin cashmere-like fabric that is very bohemian in its intricacy and colors. It's got a lot of blues and purples and pinks just woven together in very fine lines. If you are looking for something that's more of a shawl, she's actually going to guide you over to yarns in case you wanted to knit or crochet something.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. I don't want to take up too much time with this, so let's just take the lot. Like, if she's showing me something, I'm probably really excited about it.
Okay.
There'll be a few things I'm like, oh, ghastly. What is that, chartreuse? Ooh.
I will also just say, just because I think it's like a really cool thing, but when it comes time to think of a good fabric for like a throw pillow, this is a little heavier than your average like pillowcase because you're gonna stuff it and stuff like that. But it is embroidered with patches that have sunflowers across it. So the fabric itself is a very nice woodsy green with very nicely embroidered sunflower patches, and the sunflowers are about that big in each space, so you're going to fit a couple on an individual pillow in a pattern.
Oh yes. It's like being in a field without the bees.
And when you start looking for a cloak, she takes you over to another rack that's kind of lined up, and then there are some deep desaturated blues, a lot like this color green here. She's got some that have black with a very bright gold or silver clasp on them. She's got some reds. You've got choices there too, but it's that thicker, heavier velvet as you're getting to the colder seasons.
Mine is fine with anything in the royal pool colors, like a royal blue, a royal purple, royal emerald green. All that's
I'll say
fine.
you're easy. Okay, because I'm thinking about her aesthetic. You do find something that is in that deep viridian green.
Okay.
With a it's more, so it's not one of the ones that like has just a little button here and it hangs weird. It's one of the ones that kind of like drapes towards your shoulder. And on there is a clasp that looks like two maple leaves, but they are gold and they connect at the ends.
Excellent. Yeah, she's over the moon. And by the way, everything that she's purchasing, she's putting on this like invisible floating disc. So like all of these bolts of fabric and like little buttons and bobs and scarves, they're all just sort of floating behind her on what appears to be like an invisible plate.
Okay. I'll say all in all, because it's a lot of really high-end fabrics, and the cloak, you're looking at about, because you're also doing fabric for pillows and yarn. Yarn's not going to cost you terribly much. Yeah, you're probably looking at about 17 gold.
I'm sorry, did you say 17?
Yeah.
For all of that?
Yeah.
Oh dear, I can't even...
Fabric doesn't cost terribly much.
I don't have
when the cost usually comes when she custom makes things herself.
Listen, darling, you have a gift for finding these things. Here, take this. And she like hands over 30 gold. And then she's like, you must come over and see our place. You could do wonders. We need more curtains. We need more fabrics. We need more throws. We need more rugs. We need everything. And Changa, and Shaori just bought something beautiful. And I wasn't here when Gerald and Zinzi's walked in, but I'm sure they'll find something here cute.
No, Gerald's
Gerald's not with you guys. He's actually back at the house getting changed and stuff that he had purchased before.
Yeah.
Why did he never here?
Y'all go have fun. Yeah, also, no, because Gerald has the same problem as Gwen. It's like, there's so much fashion here.
Has anyone seen Rivia?
Rivia has also wandered off.
All right, well,
likely because she didn't. She noticed that Gerald wanders off a lot and wants to know where the fuck he goes. So we're gonna assume that that's why she followed him, unless Hannah tells me otherwise.
That makes sense. Zinzi's, do you need anything else, dear?
I'm good.
All right.
Zinzi's is not one for dressing fancy.
Oh,
country girl.
You know what? I'll take just one.
She's
one
just
more.
gonna buff out her armor. She's fine.
Yeah.
She's gonna spit shine that leather armor that she wears.
If you have any fine mesh fabric for satchels for my boudoir, that would be also wonderful. And she's just gonna set 3 gold on the counter, and then
That I might need to custom order. Did you have a particular color in mind?
Oh, I trust your judgment, dear. Other than the chartreuse, everything you've shown me has been just wonderful.
She
Not
kind of
many-
she has a moment of like, you know, she's got a customer service grin. So she's a morning dove Luma who's very scatterbrained, but she has that pause that customer service gets when they're like, "This bitch," because like she's wearing chartreuse flowers on her dress, and she's just like, "I understand."
Oh, good. With my complexion, can you just imagine? Oh, I look like a clown. But yes, dear. Here's 33 gold for everything here, and please come over for tea. We're just right down the way, to the right.
Oh, really? Where are you guys located? Which part of the Elderheart?
That one place, with the place and the stuff and the thing.
Bright Hollows.
Right. Well, yes, that's the one. Thank you, mystery voice. Right house. We just moved in, and we're taking claim of the whole district. It's wonderful. I don't want to talk your ear off though, so I'm gonna get going. Lovely store, dear. Have a good one.
I just watched Gerald do a full cartwheel and I'm very confused. What is happening
no,
and
stop it.
why?
He's falling out of the tree.
Do a barrel roll.
I'm adjusting my image to like what the outfit kind of looks like this whole thing here. Also, because it cuts off the head of the human dude. This is kind of the outfit I was gonna do, and there's a button to like rotate. Hannah.
Hi.
Hey guys.
So Hannah, everyone went clothing shopping. Does Rivia want to do the clothing shopping, or did she follow? Or if we previously discussed, did she follow Gerald because everyone turned around and Gerald fucked off again, and she was like, "Where the fuck does he go?"
Gwen asked, "Where's Rivia?" And I said, "You turn around and Rivia's not there." Did she follow Gerald? We don't know.
I do apologize.
Oh no,
for
you
being
totally
late.
get it. No.
What
Work
about-
sucks. We understand.
I've only been here for 10 minutes, so
Yeah.
little girl.
But it's my favorite time of year because I get to sing way more than I actually do during the year.
Yay. I like your shirt.
Well,
Thank you.
Little note on it.
It's
everyone
an
is-
anchor as a treble clef.
Well, everyone except for Gerald is currently at the shop known as the Sew and Tell, gathering nicer clothes and fabrics for some of them, because for the most part everyone seems to have agreed that they are going to go to Speaker Conrad's for dinner tonight. But you guys can discuss that again. Did you have nice clothes that you wanted to use, or did you want to purchase something? Yes.
I feel like she'd probably shop around a little bit.
Okay.
Just a window shop a little bit more than anything.
Okay. Make an
But-
investigation check. Are you looking for something nicer in particular? Are you looking for a color scheme? Do you just want to be like, I found this, and we don't need to sum it up?
Something probably in an orange color. She loves orange.
All right.
Let me pull up my character sheet really quick.
Okay.
There she is. Sorry, I just got home.
It's all good.
Do. Okay, you said perception.
Investigation.
Oh, investigation.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, 17.
17. All right. You do find. Are you looking for dress, pants, something nice, something for travel, coats?
Probably a cool coat, yeah.
A cool coat, absolutely.
Yeah.
So what you end up, I was really hoping you would say that because I have something in mind. So as you start looking around, you find what looks to be a very nice double-breasted coat that kind of cuts off at the waist, but it has instead of 2 tails, it's just one longer tail that flows down. It does not come to a point though. It arcs out and squares off, so it has a really cool flowing effect behind you. And on the back, and by the way, this is kind of like a burnt orange. On the back, however, you look, and embroidered onto the back with intricate beading is a very delicate sun with a is it a feather? I just freaking had it. Where did my notes go? Amarantine. Okay, so it looks a little bit more like the symbol of Ardea, where it's got the sun in the center of it, and intricately coming off of the top are 2 golden feathers that kind of spiral out. And if you guys wouldn't mind me sharing for a moment.
Yes.
Really quick. It's a more detailed version of this symbol here.
Oh, very pretty.
Right in the center, with reds and golds in the filigree.
Does she see who's in charge here, or who's
Yes.
at the desk?
Has been helping your friends and has continuously been running around the shop like an ADHD puppy.
Oh.
Is a very scatterbrained morning dove Luma.
Okay.
And she just finished helping Gwen check out before she stops over and goes, "Was there anything you were looking for in particular, my dear?"
Babushka. I have to remember how her accent goes.
Babushka!
I love how that is how you get yourself into the Russian accent.
This
Say
is
babushka
how we
once
get
and
in
I'm
the
fine.
character. We just
Babushka. It's how it goes.
It's how it goes. This
Uh,
is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
You do not know the way, but I will show you the way.
I'm about to say, we know the way.
Do you know the way? Yeah,
the
she'll respond. Yes, I was looking at this this beautiful coat. Could you tell me the price?
Oh, this coat is just 3 gold.
3 gold. 3 gold for the intricacy of something like this? Wow.
Well, it is a step up from our most basic attire, but it is in fact still a traveling coat. It'll stand up for some damage along the road if that's your intention.
I will gladly take it off your hands.
Absolutely.
She'll slide 5 gold.
Thank you for
Say
the tip.
Keep the rest.
And she begins to wrap it up in wax paper unless you wanted to wear it out of the store.
No, she'll take it in the packaging.
Okay. Wraps it up
Treat
in
it
a
very
nice
well.
wax paper, ties it off with some twine, and passes it over to you.
Oh, thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful day.
You as well. Thank you so much.
Is the moth around?
The moth is around. The moth
Cool.
is slightly buried under her own pile of fabric.
She'll just come over and go, "Oh, what are you looking at?"
Well, if I have achieved a great purchase today. I bought many intricate fabrics and threads, as well as equipment that will allow me to sew, mostly because with the particular styles that I wear, I know for a fact that there would be nothing here that appeals to my taste. So I'm
So
going
you're making
to...
your own.
Yes.
That was beautiful.
Which, you know, it's not a skill that I lack. It's not one that I practiced more than my other skills. But I believe I'll be able to make something rather pretty. I'm a bit concerned about jewelry because I would like to make a particular headpiece from it. I'm getting carried away. What are you interested in?
I just bought myself this beautiful coat. It's this like burnt orange color, and it has on the back like this symbol of the sun with these feathers. It's absolutely beautiful. I think I'll wear it on the road.
Oh, can you try it on? Can you try it on?
Sure. And she'll take it and try it on and give it a flourish. It looks nice.
Oh, that's simply lovely. Oh, I mean, this shopkeep really ought to upgrade somewhere to somewhere bigger.
I like it a lot.
It's lovely.
For those who didn't remember or are possibly interested, the symbol on the back is a symbol of Ardea, who is the one you just attended the festival for.
Ooh, I see. That's cool.
And Rivia will just keep looking at the different like fabrics that Chana is looking at, and make very gentle suggestions of like, oh, this would look nice with this one. And
well, she's purchased her fabrics already.
Oh, she's purchased.
Yes, she's purchased all of her fabrics.
We can say that you were doing that earlier while Hannah wasn't present. Rivia was.
Rivia was, yes. Rivia was helping me make fabric decisions.
And for Hannah's sake, this is the same shop that Red and Zinzi's had gone to where Red got her hat. So Hannah recognizes this shop.
Got it.
And Zinzi's had a sad because she misses her Red.
Yes, Zinzi's got sad.
We depressed up in this Denny's tonight.
Man, now you're making me want pancakes. Don't do that.
Okay, but like I want pancakes now too.
Party.
This is bad.
Is there anything else you guys want to do in this shop, or should we do one of those, for brevity's sake, jumps?
With brevity.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. In that case, for brevity's sake, Gerald, I'm assuming you just went back to the house to get dressed? Gerald. Nathan.
Gerald!
Nate.
Pay attention.
Yeah!
Nathaniel. I'm assuming you just went back to the house to get changed?
Yeah.
All right. So in that case, for brevity's sake, you guys all have adorned your new outfits. If you bought new outfits, you bought fabric, you're gonna have to worry about that some other night because that takes a while to make. And gather to head.
Wait a minute. I was intending to make an outfit for tonight.
That'll take days. If you've ever done cosplay work, that'll take days.
Let me give it a try.
I will assist.
Look one.
Gwen, do you have any port left? Before we start rolling, Gwen, do you have any portent left?
I think I did use it actually.
Okay, then I'm going to take 10 minutes and cast Invoke the Amaranth Theme. I will take both of those as checks, as an 18 and a 19.
Okay. These are straight dex checks from each of you.
Okay.
Because neither of you are proficient with Weaver's tools.
Oh, hang on. I might be able to be proficient.
Oh?
I do have Channel Divinity left, so I will use that to become proficient.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Hang on. So that's dex checks?
Yep. Just so you all know, you probably would have guessed, all of this can count towards a short rest, because you're not, like, doing hardcore traveling if you need to.
Nice.
Because you guys did
helps.
just, like, chase down some random people in an alley. 8. Awesome.
Right, because I'm helping. That is now going to be a 19. Your die roll plus whatever.
Yeah, your die roll plus whatever your dex is.
And I'm gonna swap mine out for the 18.
Okay,
Um,
my dex is a +3.
Okay. 25 total for me.
So a 25 and a 22.
I believe so.
19 plus 3 is 22.
Ha.
Okay. Finishing this dress is gonna take a few hours. You guys put in about 2 hours into it, I'll say. It's passable. You did a very good job with what you did. If you want to wear it, it'll work, but maybe put like a cloak on it as well. To hide the parts in the back that are being held together with like safety pins. Because if you've worked on a cosplay or any sewing project, it's gonna take a while.
Well, I know that because I base Changa's outfits off of Hanfu, and it's
Okay.
mostly layered clothing.
Oh, that's true.
So,
In that case,
yeah. It's
and
a bunch
you're not
of
adding
shirts
any
and stuff that
extra.
yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, you finished it. You're fine.
Yay!
You both rolled over a 20. Fuck it. Yeah. Rule of fun. You finished your dress in 2 hours. It's now about 6:30 at night.
Girl power, yes.
Oh, darling, just real quick. Did you like these, Gwen's gonna pull out some pearl accents that she got. Would you like any of these, dear?
I would love some.
Of
Could I
course.
possibly put them in my hair?
Oh, yes, they're accoutrement. They go wherever you like.
I mean, I just figured it would make some
Oh.
nice.
Hold on, dear. And Gwen's gonna waddle upstairs, grab some accessories from her changing room, and she's just gonna sort of fasten the pearls onto some hairpins, using jewelry craft to sort of weave flowers and vines interlaced between the clip and the pearl.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Here you are, dear.
Oh, this is so lovely. Oh my goodness. So Chonga's gonna cause she has a headpiece in her hair, but she's gonna take some strands and kind of wrap them together and make some loops, and then stick in the headpiece, and then some hairpins that she has, she's gonna maneuver to create a nice little hairpiece.
Yeah.
Oh my
It
goodness.
looks lovely.
Oh, I feel fabulous. Does anyone need any help with their outfits? Anyone at all? Anyone need help with hair?
You look over and Zinzi's is madly polishing her leathers.
Yeah, no,
And we caught that on stream. As she violently scrubs her tit.
Magic 8-ball, will I find love?
Oh, I think at that. Well,
I love she just embarrassed herself so bad. Are you okay, Paige?
Can't get any further embarrassed. I drew porn tonight.
Ooh, nice.
twice.
Which Hannah, do you want an update?
That's a yes. Okay.
Wait right now. Warning. This
Well,
is rated WM for Whoa Mama.
Oh. Should send that
Uh,
update to some other people too.
I just sent it to Hannah. What is your reaction?
I think that was a Helen hint.
Maybe.
That was a whoo. Okay.
Outside of, I know that something's happening here, but Changa's gonna take one of her pre-existing skirts and offer it to Zinzi's and be like, "This, you can twist and tie this in any way that you'd like. If you'd like something simple and flowy, that would be nice for an evening."
Zenzi's looks at the skirt, then looks at her tunic, her trousers, and her armor, and she's just like, "No,
never looked good in girly clothes.
I just figured, yeah, I'm not wearing it. And it could probably look very pretty on you, so,
Thank you.
I think at this point is when Gerald comes down the stairs in this, just like
Oh, yes.
this dark, rich purple with like silver trim, and just he is dressed up. It's like, well, hope you all had fun going shopping and all that.
Oh, we had a wonderful time. Chunga currently looks something like this.
Oh dear.
Ebep, ebeba. Oh my
Must
god.
Yeah.
So
A minute, I
pretty.
Nope.
Here are all my passwords.
No, it was just like the thing.
No, but it's just like that's the reaction of like, wait, no.
Helen, you want the
Oh my God.
spice?
Yes, please.
All right, I'm about to send it to you on
Oh
Facebook.
god.
All right, sent it.
Thank you.
Also, I had this thought earlier when Chunga was like trying to make their own clothes. They were getting their fabric.
The most said, oh damn.
I was like, all I could imagine was Chunga holding this giant pile of cloth
You do well.
with the
Say
Thanos,
that.
with the Thanos audio. Fine, I'll do it myself.
Oh, that is the entirety of what just happened. I can't
Sorry,
believe
I've distracted everyone with the
That's
drawing
awful.
I did.
That's all good.
Oh.
So Zinzi
I mean-
has turned down the offer of the skirt. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. I was like, I'm debating on sending it to you, Sarah, but I don't want you to mentally implode.
Maybe wait till after the stream.
But isn't it my goal to break the DM?
That is a tough choice.
You would probably succeed. But it also, like, as the resident demi asexual, it's always weird when people ask me to react to these things, because it starts out with a huh.
Yeah. Like, that's a dick.
That's not meaner.
So he puts what?
I mean, would you like to see it, Sarah?
Where?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'll message it to you.
Okay.
And feel free to be critical on it too, because I know you'll look at it more from an artistic view.
That's because my brain doesn't work the way as everyone else.
I keep forgetting the last thing you sent me was a dancing mushroom.
An awesome dancing mushroom, and I
Yeah.
get joy every time I open our messages because of that.
Yeah. All right, the art was sent to you. I gotta do a oh damn face.
Yep.
Okay.
Like I said, this
Okay.
is outside my comfort zone, and I somehow managed this.
No, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Stylistically,
No stream,
it's
you're not
great.
allowed to see it.
Oh,
There's a literal
not
dick
the-
in this.
no wieners for stream.
You want to see the
Multiple
wiener?
thanks.
Join us for Humblewood After Dark. Join our OnlyFans.
Oh, a Humblewood OnlyFans would have an interesting fan base. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
All right, we support all communities here.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Look, I've been encouraged to make audios of things, and was like,
Right.
I'm thinking about it.
All right, I derailed long enough. Continue.
Yes.
All right, so Zinzi is having turned down the option to wear a dress, I'm assuming.
Yep.
You guys all gather and start making your way towards the bows, which is the residential area for some of the richer members of the bird folk community. And where you know Speaker Conrad's home to be located.
Making our way.
You make
to
your
the
way.
bow.
Huh?
Making our way to the bows.
You make your way towards Speaker Conrad's house. You are seen, paused briefly before you are recognized by the guards outside of the bows, and then allowed entrance, and have now reached the outer abode of Speaker Conrad's home. What would
I
you
mean,
like to do?
good gravy. Do we have to do this every time? Song and dance. Hello, yes. We are clearly the heroes of the realm. Let us through.
Which is why they saw you and went, oh, okay, it's you guys, and let you in. Now you are outside the house.
Although,
Not the
to be
gates.
fair, we didn't bring a lion this time.
Yeah.
If you say that while passing by the guards, who are not the same guards this time, there is a double take from one who's just like, lion, what the fuck? But they don't say
Like,
anything.
I don't get
and
paid
let you
enough
go.
for this shit.
Oh, it's these motherfuckers.
Is anyone knocking on the door?
I will. Since I was
Alright.
the last one to speak with him.
Are there signs of life? Is there like lights on in the house?
Make a perception check.
I absolutely would love to. Thank you for asking me to do that.
Oh, I have an idea. So instead of like going up and knocking, is there like one of the like a door knocker or anything?
There's a small little knocker, yeah.
Okay, that works. I would like to cast Toll the Dead on the door knocker and try and make the most I'm trying to find the words here. Ambiance inducing dong that you've ever heard.
Are you trying to like haunted mansion this shit?
Yes,
Like
that.
dun 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 dun.
Do you
No,
have
just the one big dwong.
Do you have thaumaturgy?
Tech, yes. I also have
That
Toll
is-
the Dead.
That is the spell you would want to use for that, because Toll the Dead is a damage spell on other creatures.
True. I mean, if
Stylistically, though, if
cool
you
with
want
using that in
about
that
to
way,
say
then yes.
stylistically, just make an Arcana check, and I can say rule of cool if you roll high enough,
All right, I am down
like
for
I
that.
usually do, because I am a pushover as a DM.
13
That's not
plus
true
8 is
entirely.
21.
21?
21.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Fucking deep, creepy ass cathedral shit. as it
18 by the
rings
way,
out.
for my
18?
perception. Yeah.
Alright, there are a couple lights on. Doesn't look... There's like no one hanging out by the windows.
And this is Conrad's house?
This is Conrad's house.
How far are we from Speaker Avery's house?
Avery is nearby, as in she's in the bows. But
Like-
her tree house is closer towards the edges, as she built her spire itself into one of the tall branches. So she's probably like 2 or 3 blocks away.
Can I see her spire?
Her spire is pretty much visible from the door because it's tall.
Okay. I will also like to. I just want to see if there's like lights on at her place too.
I'll roll over your
Okay.
perception check. I'll say that, yeah, there are some lights on. You also know, however, that she has a staff. So it doesn't necessarily
Okay.
mean that she's there, but there are lights on.
Okay. Oh, thank you, dear.
So, big, heavy-duty gong sound on the outside, super eerie. And you
Yes.
guys wait. A minute passes. Another minute. And as you're about to ring it again, the door opens a little bit. Not terribly much. Not like someone's peeking through, but someone's like opened it partially. And
There are
it's
now
not
tremors happening. I'm going to use thaumaturgy again.
It's not Speaker Conrad at the door. It's Sergeant Alden, who Shari you have not met, Chonga you have not met, Rivia you have not met, Gerald, Zinzi's, and Gwen know Sergeant Alden.
Oh, hello, Sergeant.
And he comes to the door. Oh. Hi.
Hello, your guests for the evening have arrived.
Hold on. your presence here denotes that maybe dinner might be cancelled?
Oh, I thought it was. He's not here right now. I was just waiting around to see when he'd get back, but
Oh, thank goodness. My mind always goes to the darkest places. Well, since we're all here, why don't we start off with a beverage, shall we?
I mean,
Well,
this is someone else's house, Gwen. We
Oh, this is Speaker Conrad's house.
Yes, and he already has guests inside.
but he's not home.
Oh, pish posh. And Gwen's gonna just stride inside, grabbing.
he's blocking the door. Are you pushing him out of the way?
Oh, 100%. And also wrapping her arm around his arm, like, escort me, gentlemen, or else.
Actually, I hadn't seen him. I was gonna check his office to see if he was there.
Well, all the better. Let's wait. His office in the house or his office?
No, in the council plaza.
Hold on here. I haven't had enough sherry yet. You're telling me that you're here as a guest and you're inside the house, but you're not sure if he's here, and you're refusing to give me a libation, which I desperately need.
I'm not here. I'll be back.
Gwen,
I'll go
we
get you a
should go.
drink. And he starts to walk away and into the house, into the kitchen.
Gwen's gonna follow, if not quietly.
Are you stealthing? Is that what you're saying? Are you stealthing?
Oh yeah, 16.
16?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is anyone else joining?
Oh,
I mean, we
Shelly's incredibly uncomfortable with this whole
got all
situation.
dressed up for this shit. Like,
I
What do I
shined
gotta
my
do?
fucking armor.
What do I gotta do?
vigorously.
Are we doing stealth?
Are we stealthing?
If you are following into the house, then yes, roll a stealth check. Unless you
6.
don't care and you're just like walking in the door.
6.
23.
Zenji's is like, oh,
You become the lamp.
Just literally just T-poses, lamp right in front of me, and just floats.
Mhm. I love it.
Okay. So we have a 6, a 23, a 16. Anyone else going in?
Nope.
On that note, though, can I cast Detect Thoughts?
Okay. You cast Detect Thoughts.
And I'm probing for thoughts that are not. Right now, I'm just detecting any thoughts that aren't my party or the sergeant. Like, is
Okay,
anyone
so
else
you're
alive?
you're probing for the whole house then?
Yeah, within range, which is a million feet. No, I think it's like roughly within 30 feet of me.
Let me just check something real quick.
Probably also like Zinzi is just like, I can't believe that I polished my armor for 3 freaking hours.
That's why she got a 6. Pissed.
Remind me real quick. What type of magic is... What's the school of magic on Detect Thoughts?
I would absolutely love to tell you that. So it is divination.
Okay. You reach out with your mind.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing that catches you is when it reaches Sergeant Alden, it's like there's a wall there. Like you're blocked. You do detect on the... It's 30 feet?
Yeah, roughly.
There is another living creature in this house at this moment.
What are their surface thoughts right now? Because I don't need to probe to get just like what their like their vibe is. I'm vibe checking.
Confusion, anger, and pain.
Okay.
Make an intelligence check for me real quick. I want to see if you remember something.
Sorry that I'm hijacking this session, by the way, guys. I really wasn't intending to just do all the things. Yeah. I wish I had portent because that is a 2 plus intelligence is.
I give unto you my inspiration.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's not much better, but it's a 10 instead
A
of
10?
a 5. Yeah.
I'll say it's good enough. You have used Detect Thoughts on Sergeant Alden before, and not had any issues. As you guys start to sneak into, or follow him towards the kitchen, he does kind of turn around and go, I'll wait right here. I'm just gonna go grab the drinks and I'll be back. And ducks.
If you don't mind, I wouldn't mind. I need to use the little hedgehog's room. It's it takes a while to get this beautiful. I'm sure you're familiar.
All right. It's just on the other side of the kitchen, right over here, and points to one that's in sight.
Oh, of course. I've been here several times.
Oh, right, of course.
Yeah, yes. And as soon as she can shut the door, she is going to use Animal Messenger to contact Shari, who is outside.
Okay, so you're sending it like through the window, the back door, around the other side of the building? Okay.
Yep. Something's not right here, and I absolutely think that we should be on our guard, maybe even get the guard. Something's going on. This is not a moth randomly speaking to you, of course. This is your friend Gwendolyn. Hello. I'll be right out.
Would, I don't know if it's what kind of check with these, but because Gerald's always paranoid. Would he notice if they were invited for dinner, there is a certain lack of people, like the help. There's usually, he doesn't have a large.
Check.
Yeah, he doesn't have a large staff.
And Chonga, by the way, if you wanted to follow him into the kitchen, you're the one who passed the stealth check. Nobody else did. So if you were still following him, you could. Gerald, what was your roll?
And that 20 for a 23.
He doesn't have any staff. He never has any staff. He sees them as insecure, non-secure.
Take it takes a minute for that moth to reach me.
I'll say about now is when it reaches you. And Chonga, real quick, before we jump into what is with the moth, Chonga, are you following or are you staying?
You're muted also.
Yeah.
I was just going to say real quick, my moth messenger is like a tiny little Chonga.
Oh, God. Tell me it has an afro.
It's an even tinier.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna be following all of the people. I just keep going.
Okay, so you're following Sergeant Alden into the kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay. You see he goes into the kitchen and just starts grabbing glasses, putting them on a tray, and pouring out of like a pitcher. It's like a red, it looks like it could be wine. And he's just kind of prepping, but he doesn't seem to notice you're there. Showery, about now is when you get the messenger.
Wait, I'm sorry. I would have. I'm not gonna reverse that. But we also have the necklaces that allow us to talk to each other, don't we?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
It may have just been in the moment of something's wrong. It may have been like she falls back on her
Oh yeah. I mean, Gwen doesn't
You start
want
casting
everyone.
it, and you're like, "Oh wait, shit, necklace."
No. It's I cast it, and she's like, "Good gravy! I could have just used this." Oh well.
Gwen? What?
Oh, I didn't mean to activate this, but
You all hear this, by the way, on the through the necklaces.
So fun fact. This is not. I don't believe that this is Sergeant. What's his name? Or if it is,
You've been flirting with him since session 3.
He's a bit off tonight. And there's someone in peril in the house. Let's have our wits about us, but also perhaps a little scuffle might be in order.
I'm on it, Gwen. He looks over to Showery and Cindy's cover for me. And Gerald is now going to stealth into the house.
It's actually about now that Changa, you kind of see him turn and tuck out of the way so you remain unseen. He turns and comes out of the kitchen with a tray of glasses and sets it down on the table in the entryway and goes, if you don't mind, I've got to run upstairs real quick. I'll be right back. And starts heading up the stairs.
Okay, I follow.
I'm stealthing after that son of a bitch right now. He's like,
Follow.
Gerald, make me a stealth check.
Do I hear this?
I mean,
puts
you're
it like
just
that.
outside the door and he's offering these drinks in the entryway. Yeah, you hear it.
I'm gonna climb the house.
You're climbing the
Once he's no
outside
longer in sight,
Yes.
of the
that-
house
Said he had to
in
go
the
upstairs.
in the richest district of the Alderheart.
So much.
In my fancy dress.
That's a 28 for stealth.
Love it.
It's 28. Okay. Changa, make me another stealth check because this is now you're following him up the stairs.
Okay.
Well, this would be my first stealth check.
Okay.
And
Does
that's
it
a natural
change
20.
anything?
Okay.
Does it change anything if I go up on the ceiling to follow him?
Gets
Yeah,
your
I mean, it's still a stealth check.
I mean, I don't know. I just figured.
But a ceiling
Oh,
still.
no, I don't want to look. Wait a minute. I have inspiration. That means that I can use that to reroll, right?
You got that right, yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm so mad. Just take away my inspiration and then I'm gonna reroll.
Oh no, it's the same thing!
Oh,
I'm gonna give you my inspiration.
The shock.
That's the second time that it's happened. In this game, in this
Yep.
session.
Yep.
Can she have another inspiration roll
You
again?
can use another inspiration.
I'm gonna give you my last inspiration.
Are you positive?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
and then don't
Yeah.
forget, everyone knows that there are inspiration stacks in my games because that's
It
otherwise it's
does?
no fun.
Okay, then I have one from the recap of today. Because
Yep.
my inspiration was already on.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
I let it
so I
stack,
don't need
so
to
you
share
can
mine.
keep yours, Helen.
Yay.
Okay, oh my god, I swear if
Otherwise,
it's
it's
the
just
same
not worth it.
frickin' number. If it's the same
If it's-
freaking number, I'm gonna
Open your eyes.
Okay. 13, which is it's not a 9, so I consider that a win.
Okay. And then Shari, you had a natural 20?
Uh-huh.
And Gerald was a 26?
28.
28? Alright, Zinzi's, are
Oh,
you
natural
staying
19.
outside or are you coming in as well?
I said I followed in and I rolled a 6.
Oh, yes. Yes, you did. Oh, that's right. You're right. But you were stopped. You were in the building, but stopped in the opening foyer. That's correct.
Yeah.
Are you staying downstairs, or are you going to try
Yeah.
to follow? Okay.
I ain't bothering to follow.
All right. Rivia and Gwen, are you staying with Zinzi's, or are you trying to follow?
Gwen is gonna summon, or not summon. Gwen's gonna send her familiar to go get Speaker Avery.
Okay.
Rivia's staying with Zinzi.
With
Okay.
kind of like a carrier pigeon with a little note tied to its little leg.
Okay. All right. And what does the note say?
To speak of comrades with haste, danger is afoot. Love, Gwen.
Okay. All right. Those who are following upstairs, it doesn't seem like he's noticed you. And as he reaches the top of the stairs, he starts to kind of hurry up and towards one of the back bedrooms.
As I'm
Actually,
going,
up on the
I'm
ceiling.
trying to like follow like Gerald knows what he's doing in this situation of like stalking behind someone, but he's like keeping just that far enough behind. He wants to be able to like get a peek in the room before he can close the door. Do I notice anything odd? Like, do I notice like I want to roll an investigation to see if I notice anything out of place.
Right now,
aside
you
from
guys
the
are towards the
stirring-
top of the stairs, and he's like back, and it's the third door on the right. You can't look around that corner right now. And he doesn't shut the door completely, so you can sneak up and peek in that door.
Yeah.
But you gotta tell me that's what you're doing.
At this time, you'd hear from the necklace, I'm outside. Which quadrant did he go to? Like, yeah.
Speaking into the necklace. Upstairs.
Oh, you also need to make me an athletics check, by the way.
Okay.
There's an upstairs third back fence.
This one.
Yeah. I just
17.
remember.
You said 17? Okay, yeah, you're able to get up there. And I'll say that you're able to pass along what,
Okay.
room it is. And you get up to the window, and the curtains are drawn. They are closed.
Ugh.
We're going to try something. Hold for my signal.
No, and I crawl. I'm still on the ceiling. I'm gonna
you-
crawl down to the
Okay.
door and peek through. I actually just remembered I had a dream last night that I was a vampire woman and I had big bat wings and I was screaming like a demon and I was flying around. But then at one point I crawled on the ceiling to try to escape a large noise, and then my mom came in and I fell to the ground. So
See, this is what happens
Very-
when you cosplay Lady Demetress.
What happened?
she's embedded in you forever.
Jared clarifies, shall we wait for the signal if you're going to try something when you're out? Since she's outside the window, like he's like, wait for the signal before you do something because
Just making sure he doesn't escape.
Again,
Gerald.
Zinzi's, Gwen,
Yeah.
and Rivia, you hear this conversation come through the necklaces. It's in your head, so it's not heard out loud, but you can hear it.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's gonna sneak around and kind of peek in the door from.
So
She's looking
so
at the top, he's
Chong
looking
and Jared are looking in through the door, one from the ceiling, one from the floor. Roll me perception checks, both of you.
I have. had
Anymore. I have such bad luck with dice.
It's D&D Beyond. You got to use some physical ones.
If my physical dice suck. Hang on a minute. Hang on.
Oh yeah, I gotta. Yeah.
This is the only dice that seem to work.
Yeah.
Let's see what they say.
24.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's like barely any better than D&D Beyond. So,
What did you get?
in real life or on the website?
Either one. I leave it to you.
Okay.
IRL.
Take the higher.
Okay. Adding 11.
It's perception. 11? Okay. Changa, when you look in because of your angle, you can see like the edge of him as he's over by where the closet is. And you hear a grunt of pain. Whereas Gerald, as you look in, you can also see the room looks like there's been a bit of a scuffle. And you also hear it. As he's bent over something at the closet.
Yeah, Gerald's going to try and very slowly open the door, hopefully without trying to creak it.
Yeah,
He wants to get in a better position.
Sleight of hand. And while you're doing it, you watch as he pulls a dagger back.
Oh yeah,
It's covered in blood.
Yeah, he's gonna after he slides the door open quietly. He's rushing at him and like flipping a dagger out from under his he had it in his like wrist of his clothes. He's going.
Make an attack
going
roll. Make an attack roll. This is a surprise round.
Yeah. Sleight of hand was a 17.
Well, you ended up bursting through the door anyway, so it doesn't actually matter at this point.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Changa?
Changa's just gonna speak through the necklace. We have an altercation.
It's a natural.
Now would be the time.
I'm gonna try and open the window.
20.
On the attack roll.
Okay.
All I have is a dagger on me, so that's 26 to hit, technically.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Where is my D? I guess damage isn't super important at the exact moment, but
With Changa's message to Shari, she's gonna immediately try and get in that window any way possible.
Okay.
Eventually,
We'll say that your
reach into my
surprise round
die.
is bursting through the window. Make a strength check.
Okay.
And anyone else can hear shit is now happening and you probably should get upstairs. And I'll say that only takes a round to do.
I draw my guns.
I have
Okay.
a question.
14.
14? You get in. What was that, Gwen?
So where did the voice seem to be coming from?
You heard the voice coming from upstairs in that corner room.
Okay.
And after you hear the door get thrown open upstairs, you can tell it's probably the same room.
Oh, good. Okay. Then yeah, Gwen's gonna waddle as quickly as possible.
Okay. Gerald, what is your total damage?
Okay, and I get sneak attack as a surprise round.
Yep.
Yes? Okay. That's some good damage. It's supposed to be 16.
16 points of damage.
How do you do crits?
You double the dice and then add your modifiers.
Okay. Oh, so you do that too. Okay, cool. 10. Uh, 23. Just a nice. He sort of stabs him and sort of yanks him back. If he
Just a
can.
gentle stab, no big deal.
Yeah, you managed to hit him right beneath one of the shoulder blades as he and turns towards you, and in turning you can see on the ground, laying on the floor, a bleeding, very hurt Speaker Conrad. Roll initiative.
Yay! We fight, lads!
21.
Ooh.
I will ask for your numbers in just a moment.
Hey, I saw that. Nice.
Nice. Yeah. We're getting high. We're doing good on initiative today.
Yeah.
someone's getting a fistful of heal.
It had to be Conrad, hopefully.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not gonna heal the bad guy.
Hey, you! Stop dying!
Like, I don't care who it was. I was gonna rush in and heal the person that got stabbed.
Oh,
I mean, we could stab them again later, but.
and I have a great line for Conrad after this is over.
Ooh, nice.
And this is why you have staff. He's not going to appreciate that, but this is like.
All right, I am pulling up the map on Astral. If everyone wants to join.
Oh, can you post a link in the chat? We'd have to go back pretty far to find the last one.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, you all are going to be rolling initiative. It's just going to take a round for everyone who's downstairs to get up there, but that's okay.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
That makes me angry now at the roll I got because I'm nowhere near the fucking battle.
Well, that means also mean that you get an early chance to run the fuck up thing. Okay.
Yeah, but it could be easily over by the time I get there.
If it makes you feel better, I rolled a 6. So Gwen's gonna be in true Gwen fashion, just waddling as fast as she can.
I don't know. Yeah, the map I currently have is the big world map.
Let's see.
There's some sort of thing called obsidian hanging up there.
I don't recall.
We are going to use this person and change the name because I forgot to make a Conrad, I think.
Well,
Or did I?
what map were we supposed to have on the thing?
I haven't moved you guys onto it yet.
Oh my god, Obsidian was my character. I totally forgot about them.
Oh,
Love that character.
Here you go. Let's get rid of
Hey.
Obsidian. I'm sorry. Bye, Obsidian. It's
Bye,
not not
Obsidian.
your world. Go away, Obsidian.
granted, that would be a great name for a villainous character in this world.
Woo-ha-ha.
Obsidian, the cat.
Uh-huh.
Obsidian does not want to let me remove him from this map.
He's
Yeah, he's impervious.
Wow. He's driving
He's
me
got-
crazy.
He's got plane binding.
So,
Because it's a plane? Because it's a flat
Yes.
surface?
yes, I get it.
I'm gonna beat myself now.
I get the feeling of we are not amused.
Yep, we are just going to... I'm putting Galen on the map, and then I'm changing the name to Conrad. Because there's like 20 different Galen
Who's been messing up everything? It's been Galen all along.
So he's like over here in this corner.
Okay.
Shari, you are over at this window here.
Thank you.
Damn it, Galen.
Gerald, you actually, the door we're using is over there.
But I'm also like
And
on top of the guy who did the stabbing because I ran up and stabbed
I
him.
thought you threw the knife.
No, I ran up and I pulled open the door and ran up to stab.
5, 10, 15, 20. Oh yeah, then yeah, you totally can.
I'm a split streak. I'm faced. Fastest
And
fuck
I
boy.
do somewhere in here have an Alden. Let me see. Here we go.
I moved myself in the window since you said that was my surprise round, was getting in.
Yes, was getting in. All right. 25 to 20.
21.
I rolled a nat 20 for a 23.
Me too.
Hey.
Are both of you
Nice.
23s? What are your dexes?
+3.
Yep.
They
Are
rolled
one
the
of you
same
guys-
thing.
Are
Rock,
one of you,
paper,
even
scissors.
one of you odd? Like, oh, that works too. Go for it.
All right, I'm closing my eyes so I can't see what you're doing. Okay, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock.
All right, Zinzi's goes
All right,
first.
you go first.
So Zinzi's, and then Chunga, and then Shaori. 15 to 20.
Oh, sorry. I missed the thing. It's 22.
Okay, Gerald.
I thought you were just calling on us individually, like, because I heard you call them.
No,
Call them
that's
by
why I
name.
said 25 to 20. And then
Okay,
Rivia.
You're at 15.
Okay. Gwen, what did you get?
I believe they said they got 8.
6.
That's
6? Okay.
That's 6. I tried to give you a little extra. +2 to their roll.
That's all good.
Right.
Gwen is not Sonic. Gwen doesn't go fast.
Let's let the people watching this stream.
See what's happening?
Gwen actually
Yes.
decided she did need to use the bathroom while she was in there. So she was like, oh, I gotta hurry up. Oh, geez. Oh, my tiny bladder. Oh, geez.
All right. So we are going to close this menu. And here is our map.
Wow.
So, top of the round is Alden. Alden is, oh, and I probably should. It still says Galen. I don't care. We know that's Conrad. I'm not fucking fixing it again. I fixed it 3 times. Yeah.
You get really good at this thing.
He's going to actually
Don't be
go.
mad at me.
All right, so he is going to spin around and whip out bring his dagger around and take a swipe at Gerald. Does a 25 hit?
Yeah.
Yes, 25. I had to double check my math. All right.
Look, yes, I can hide this half plate underneath my fancy clothes, but it doesn't mean it gets me up. I just got this fucking outfit.
You take um 7 points of damage as he swipes out with this dripping with blood dagger and rakes across the front of your armor. And then he is going to use his bonus action to disengage. And he is going to go 5 over the table, 10, 15, 20 over here. All right. And you still see he turning around on you is Sergeant Alden with the dagger in his hand. He goes, "Can't say I was expecting this." We are now to Zinzi's turn. Zinzi's. Using your full movement, you will get upstairs.
All right.
Um,
Will I get to the door at least?
yeah, I'll say with your movement you can get to the door. You don't need to.
All right.
I don't want you guys to lose a whole round,
Also,
so
with
you can
Zin-
get there
yeah,
in a turn.
Cindy's with her damnable boots. Meow.
Oh yeah, I do have boots of speed.
Whee! Christ, this fuck Bowie.
Yeah, I bonus action click my boots so that I get up into the room.
Oh yeah, you get right into the room. You're on the corner where the door is. So there you go.
All right. And I see Alden.
Yes, you see Alden with a knife that's dripping with blood, and you see behind on the other side of Gerald, you see Speaker Conrad on the ground covered in blood.
All right. I pull up the trumpet and go like, to recharge it, and then I aim it at Alden and shoot 2 times.
All right, roll me damage.
I am going to. I have only 1 grit point. I'm gonna go ahead and spend a grit point to do Deadeye Shot so that I gain advantage on my first attack.
Okay.
Oh shit, I have to equip my gun real quick.
Love when that happens.
Okay. Advantage. How the fuck? I rolled a 2 and a 5 plus 6, 11.
11 misses. But you have 2 attacks.
Yeah, I go ahead and I raise my grit point, so just a straight roll for the next one.
Okay.
Are you shitting my dick? 14.
Misses.
I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
Fuck that.
Alright.
Take a shot again.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me? I rolled a nat 1.
Do you have inspiration?
Nope. I don't
I
think
do.
so.
You have it now.
Huh?
I do. You have it now.
Okay. I'll re-roll that.
I was gonna make
14, motherfuck! God, son, diddy bitch! I have
Use
one
your
more attack.
physical dice.
Yeah, D&D Beyond
Oh, yeah,
is just
I
fucking
have
people
one
over.
more attack. I will use the rose quartz dice just for this.
You can do it.
17.
That hits.
Fuck. Wait, I forgot I'm supposed to roll a fucking D10, not a D8. God damn fucking bitch shit.
Just one of them days.
Thank you. 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Okay.
I just spent half my shit in the first round.
You fire upon him as he's running towards the window, and it just misses him. You fire again towards him, and he ducks out of the way, and you fire a 3rd time, and it hits him in the shoulder. And he, oh!
I'm not one audio motherfucking titty sucking goddamn bitch.
100%.
Is that the rest of your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
Alright, Changa, you can use your movement to get to the door. Or no, you were at the door. You were at the top. At the door, and you were muted.
Yep, okay. So, yeah, I'm like at the door, and
You are
Homeboy's also at the door,
You were
right?
on the ceiling.
Yes, that's right, I'm on the ceiling.
So you
okay,
can, like,
so...
climb over people.
Okay, so I haven't done much battle with Artificer. So if I understand this correctly, I can use one action to create an Eldritch Cannon, and then I can use a bonus action to use Eldritch Cannon as a flamethrower. So can I do that?
So, for the sake of
Oh no!
for the sake of roleplay, You have a eldritch. You have the basis of a cannon tucked away somewhere in your robes, and you pull it out. What does it look like?
Please tell me it's one of the dragon head fireworks.
That I have never taken the time to think about that.
Okay, we can do it some other time.
We're
Maybe it looks like one of those dragon head fireworks from Mulan.
Yeah.
that would be cute. I was just thinking if there's maybe something like other significant thing, because I feel like dragon is the obvious choice, but it's okay.
Human
We'll
face.
say-
Maybe the body of the cannon can be a thorax, and it's got little antennae at the end, and the wheels or whatever you're supposed to be holding are actually the legs, kind of contorted into that shape.
know what? You know what we'll do? It's a mothified dragon. It's like they tried to create a dragon only understanding moth anatomy.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. So you reach into you guys watch as she reaches into her cape and pulls out, and you watch all these gears shift and tilt into place and forms this insectoid cannon that looks vaguely dragon-like. And you watch he goes, and it spews out fire. Is it an attack roll?
Yes, it is an attack roll.
So, okay. So roll me an attack roll.
Okay.
And what is the distance? I'm sure it's long.
The range is 15 feet.
Okay.
It-
You're gonna have to get closer then.
Really?
So I'll say
I'm
you at
not-
5. What's your movement? 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What's your movement?
It 30 feet.
Okay.
Walking speed is 30 feet.
I'll say you made it because I want to keep this fun. Yeah, we'll say you made it just there, because you would have been coming into the room around the same time as Gerald. So you are just barely within 15 feet of him.
Okay. Fair. How many of the I'll just roll a d20. Right, for an attack roll. Right?
Is that what it says? Is it an attack roll?
Yeah.
When you look at the Eldridge, when you look under your actions, or you said it's a bonus action,
Yeah.
does it have a plus whatever next to the name of the thing?
No?
Under the, what is it called again?
Eldritch Cannon Flamethrower?
Let me look.
It lets me roll damage, but it doesn't have any other pluses.
You said, okay, wait. You said, what's the name of the spell that it gave you?
That's a wonderful question.
You said use a bonus action to cast what with it?
It says like under list of bonus actions. It's an attack, Eldritch Cannon Flamethrower,
Flamethrower.
which I assumed meant that I could use that.
Gotta love artificers.
I figure I like to try new things, but I go in completely blind every time.
Eldritch
It's not
cannons.
spells, it's in actions.
It's a flamethrower. It's against your spell save DC. That's why. So what is your spell save DC?
Save DC 15.
Yes. 15.
15.
And it's a dexterity save. So he's got to make a dex 15 save.
I see.
And let's see.
Yeah. Bonus action 15 foot. I should have just read the dang instructions.
He
Bonus
rolled a
action
15.
15-foot cone of fire. Oh.
So he takes
Ouch.
half of the damage. So
Oh, okay.
roll 2d8, half it,
And
and tell
then
me what
half
that
it.
total is.
There is no half of 5.
So then you round it down, or sorry, round it up because I want to give you guys the benefit, and he's going to take 3 points of fire damage. All right, he's looking hurt.
Really? Okay.
Shari, it is your turn. You start coming in the window as you're watching as he's trying to go out the window next to you.
Okay, that I was actually just about to ask that clarification. Is he heading out of a different window?
There's 2 windows side by side, and he looks like he's heading for the other one.
Okay, in that case, since I'm halfway in, halfway out, I'm going to cast spiritual weapon right there on the outside. So, whoops, how do I do that? Okay, I guess that works too. Oh, there's too many tools. I just want to make a dot. Thank you. That's really big, but it's fine.
It's fine.
Don't make another one. Okay, I'm going to create a spiritual weapon there outside the window so we can't actually get out the window. I'm going to use it to attack because I can do that when it first gets cast.
As a bonus action, the window is not open. So you reached back outside the window to cast. But the window is closed.
Okay. In that case, I won't actually attack. I'll just push that spiritual weapon right up against the glass. Make sure he can't get out.
What is the shape of your spiritual weapon?
I'm gonna do that big old spiky shield I did last time that protects the kids. Except for this time it's protecting the exit.
Yeah, okay.
And then I'm gonna take a full step in and cast Toll the Dead. So he has to make a wisdom save of 15. And he will take 2d12 damage.
Natural 20.
Fuck. And that's a save or suck spell, so he takes no damage.
Okay. Is that the rest of your turn?
That's it. Yeah, I'm blocking both of the windows.
Okay. Alright. We are up to
Actually, I'll go ahead
Gerald's
and step
turn.
back into the window. That's it.
Okay. Gerald, we're back up to your turn.
Oh, wait.
Did,
Did Gwen get a turn? Or is Gerald just low?
No, Gerald was lower on the list. He had a surprise round.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
because I saw him doing the stab. I'm like, fuck that.
No stab.
So Gerald looks at the guy. He's holding the dagger in one hand. Kind of lets out a sigh and flicks his hand out, and the other dagger slides out of him. It's like, it's probably, I thought it would be a mistake to bring these to a nice dinner party. And I'm going to rush at him, and I'm going to rush at him and do that. So I'm going to attack him, and I'm going to utilize something I always forget to do as a College of Swords bard. I'm going to utilize a flourish once in my fucking life.
Real quick, I'm trying to remember to say something, and I forgot to say it earlier. Just keep in mind, Shari's the one who told me she's wearing armor. Is everyone else wearing their armor, or only their nice clothes? And Zinzi's is wearing armor, because Zinzi's just polished her
Gerald,
armor and called it a day.
Yeah, Gerald has his half plate, has his mithril half plate underneath his nice clothes, because it's
Mithril's
so
easy
it's
to put
thinner.
under an outfit, yeah.
Yeah. So he has this nice mithril, I'll put it like, just
If
like,
you are not wearing your armor class is 10 plus your dexterity. And that's it.
how
Your
close?
dexterity bonus. So if you have like a 18 dexterity, it becomes 14 is your armor class. Because it's 10 plus 4.
86.
Ah!
Cool.
It's okay, Chummy.
That-
I protect.
Okay. So, I'm going to swing with dagger 1. Yeah, swinging with dagger 1. $22.
What's your movement speed, real quick?
My movement speed is 35 feet.
Okay, I just wanted to move your character up, but you're good.
Okay.
And what did you say your first attack was?
22.
That hits.
Cool. I will be bonus actioning with two weapon fighting.
Roll your damage first.
Okay, damage for first. How close is Showery to me? So I
Showery is 10 feet away.
Okay, so I don't get sneak attack.
No, you don't get advantage, you don't get sneak attack.
Okay. 6 for the first. Well, 6 for the first stab, and I'm going to be using my flourish. I'm going to be using defensive flourish on the actual attack, which means I will use a bardic inspiration die, which is a d6. I will add the results to the damage, and I will also add that number to my AC for the next round.
What is the roll?
Ooh, that's a 5. So that's
Okay. You come charging at him, and you stab him right in the solar plexus. How would you like to do this?
Oh. I thought he'd have more health.
He's.
Maybe we don't want to
I
like.
said he was rough. Like I said he was rough a while ago.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe you don't want to do the murder, but like.
Yeah, I don't think I want to get murder. So I stab him, and then with what would be the second swing, I just whack him on the side, like right in the right in the temple.
If we kill him, I can revive him. It's no problem. Just do your thing.
Yeah, I think. Ooh. I think when Gerald slides up, like because he's as fast as he is, he slides up, and what he sees is Gerald like sliding up, and he just sees the great big, like the big striking golden eyes. He just stabs him in the chest, and there's this look of this pure murderous intent that Gerald forgot about, and then he sees him like Stanford just bam backs him right in the side of the head with the additional damage, and just kind of lets his body flop.
You use your other dagger and flip it, and whack, and it hits him right in the temple, and he slumps over. We are out of combat. I am going to switch us back.
So it's to the closest. You see Gerald just kind of like his like deep breaths, just kind of like.
Showery rushes in. Gerald, we're gonna have a talk later, and then immediately goes over to Conrad and heals with cure wounds.
I'm going to find something. Hey, this guy's either is our guy or he might be the guard. I'm gonna see if he has his handcuffs on him or my handcuffs him.
You're
Meanwhile,
checking Alden.
Yes.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
I should switch my music
6
away from our
HP to
battle
Conrad.
music.
I was
6.
just gonna say Gwen's gonna hustle up the stairs and cast Phantasmal Force on him.
Oh,
On
sorry.
the unconscious figure on the floor?
Yeah.
It give him nightmares. That's fine.
Does that mean he doesn't he automatically fails to save?
I mean,
Technically, that is what would happen.
he's just gonna have a bad nightmare. Investigation. Not bad.
He's having tea, but every time he asks for sugar, they just put a Splenda in his tea.
Oh,
I love how much we've distorted this fucking spell.
that's a
The
dirty.
spell is no longer anywhere near its original purpose, but I
know,
love
right?
it.
Wait. I entered the 4th dimension. What happened?
So Gwen casts Phantasmal Force, which creates an illusion that takes root in the mind of the creature that you can see within range. If they fail to save, the visible phenomenon becomes real, and is only perceivable to the target. It can cause damage if necessary, but is not required. And it includes sound, temperature, and other stimuli, also evident only to the creature.
Isn't that what we use for the bad guys?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Is he falling again?
No.
He's
This guy,
unconscious. He is unconscious, and we are
Having a
doing this
nightmare.
spell on an unconscious fuck
He's-
on the floor.
so he's at a tea party, but every time he asks for sugar, they put Splenda in his tea, and it's just minutely disappointing every time.
Read about his tea. Yeah. That was a dirty 20, by the way, on the investigation check.
Okay.
Did we lose Paige, or did I?
I think she had to run out real quick, but she'll be back.
I was gonna say she
Oh.
finally gave up on me.
It is after midnight. I did not realize we went this late.
Oh my.
So,
Granted, it's like 11 my time, but yeah.
yes.
The time change fucked with us.
Only 9
I
o'clock
really
here.
thought it was like 11:30. That's my bad. So, remember, write down your investigation check.
Okay.
Or put it in the chat.
It was a dirty 20, so it's easy to remember.
Alright, so, because it's so much later than I thought it was, I'm going to write this down as well. I will actually, you know what? I'll make it part of it. Our closeout. So, closing scene here. Shari, you have now brought Conrad back from the brink of death. And by brink of death, I mean he had 2 death savings fails.
Oh, dear.
Oh no.
Because he failed one when he got stabbed. And then he failed one in that round
No.
because he went after Shari. and
Oh
rolled a
shit.
9.
Well, he's up.
So, you bring Conrad back up. You watch his eyes open. He gives a weak little cough. His eyes are coming back into focus. As Gerald starts to search the unconscious body of Sergeant Alden on the ground, where you find no handcuffs, but you find a couple daggers. The dagger that he was holding itself seems to be much more pristine than the rest. A amulet around his neck and a ring on his talon. And as you remove that ring from his finger, you watch the image of Alden disappear and is replaced by another but unfamiliar raptor with a red feathered head, unconscious on the ground. And that is where we will leave it tonight.
Ah,
Wow.
That was great.
That was wonderful.
Yay!
That was dope.
This could have gone a couple different ways.
Hmm?
And
We
that's
didn't
why I
account for
was
the
like,
flamethrower.
are they gonna go to Conrad's house? Or are they not? Because I had a plan if you didn't.
Oh,
boy.
no.
Oh.
I feel like we
oh,
made
I-
a big plan for the murder.
I'm happy for some of the decisions I made this game then, or this session.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, thank
I
you
think-
all for joining. I hope you had fun, as usual.
Daryl gave himself a PTSD flashback of like, oh no.
And Shower's
And
like,
thank
we're going
you.
to talk later.
Thank you, anyone who decided to watch and stick it out. I know we went a little later than normal today. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching us. I hope you continue to keep up with this crazy story of woodland creatures. And we will see you all next time.
See you on the flip
Bye.
side.
Bye.
Bye.